Dante and Virgil are at the gate of hell. This is from my translation in progress. You go through me. I am the way to the city of sorrow. You go through me. I am the way to ache there is no end of. You go through me. I am the way you meet the lost people. Pushed to by justice, my great maker above made me the product of divine potence, the height of wisdom, and primary love. Before me, there was nothing in existence, not created eternally. And eternally I, here stand. Leave any hope behind here and enter. Entrance. These words were a dark, strange color, and since they were inscribed on an entry arch quite high, I read them, and, sir, that's hard to understand. Then he to me, like a guy nothing ever gets by. This is where misgivings are what you leave behind. Also timidity, every bit of which must right here die. We've come to the place, to tell you a second time, where you are going to observe the sad sorrowings of the people who lost their holiness of mind. To on my hand his own, he briefly brings, his face glad, which does make me feel more strong, then ushers me inside the kept secret things, where the sighs, where the sobs, where the loud groan go echoing out into the air that is starless. All of which at first is so much I shed tears of my own. All different languages, horrible curses, words spoken in sorrow, angry growls, voices loud, voices faint, the sound of hands with this. We're co-creating the uproar, the one that unfurls forever in that timeless air's stained light, the way sand with a whirlwind's breath on it swirls. And I, horror cinching my head tight, say, sir, what do I hear? One other question. Out of whom does it seem that grief has beaten all the fight? Then he to me, this miserable condition is that of those sad souls who lived lives entirely without one accusation or any recognition. Mixed with them in wretched harmony are the angels who weren't rebellious in any way to God or loyal either. They were self-loyal only. Beautiful heaven expelled them to stay that way. Deep hell refused to admit them that far beneath, lest the guilty have some glory to display. And I, sir, what grave grief gives such strength to their mournful chorus? He replied, I can tell you and be brief. They know they have no hope of death's quietus. And this blind life of theirs is an existence so low that all of them are envious of any other status. May some good name be theirs? The world declares no. Mercy and justice find them repugnant. We won't discuss them. Do some watching. Let's go. So watching, I spotted something, a pennant, flapping every which way, and going so fast it made it seem any pause was certain to make it indignant. What followed it, though, was such a long parade. I would never have believed it to be true, that it could be this many that death had unmade. But once I'd noticed among them a few I knew, I utterly identified one afterlife persona. He's the great timid. He made the great no can do. And instantly I understood for a fact that these were that wretched sect of humanity distasteful to God and to God's enemies. These pathetics, never alive, were here in their nudity being stung over and over as they kept the pace by the gadflies and the wasps in the vicinity, whose bites began the streaks of blood down the face that mixed with tears before becoming at the feet something for repulsive worms to taste.